G'day. Welcome to another episode of Graves in Australia Diecast Salvage. Today I hope to be playing with this Tomica Toyota Corolla. It should be a TE71 model coupe. It has another name underneath which we'll show when we get to the garage. So, if you want to see what we do with it, by all means, join us in the garage as we pull it apart and do other things to it and watch it through to the end. So, come along with me to the garage. See you there. So, before we move on to having a closer look at this little gem, I'd like to thank the new viewers, new friends of the channel, and also my older friends of the channel. Thank you for sticking with us. It's very much appreciated. If you're a first-time viewer, I hope you get to stay. Anyway, let's have a look at this thing. I'll hold it the right way. It might help. It says Tomica number 78, Toyota Corolla, made in Japan. Now this is a approximate 1/64 scale, the size of Matchbox and the Hot Wheels. On that, it has all 4 of its tyres. It is a roller. As you can see, quite a fair amount of paint has already flaked off. The screen itself is in an okay condition. We can work with that. And as you see here, I'll get my pointing tool. This part here, you'll see that there you see it there, that the glass looks out of place. It is extended like that. It is like that on purpose because the real cars are like that as well. Nice detailing on the back. Again on this side, the doors do open. The seats don't move. Top part is die-cast. The base is plastic. So give me a moment and I will get some stuff out and we shall pull this apart. So I've saved you the ear-piercing sound of the burr tool that we've just taken out the one post. It is held by a tab in the back. So once you get that out, the plastic base will lift off. I'll just come around you guys and girls. As you can see, there's a hole in the back that corresponds with this tab just down here. It does have a spring mechanism, so we can put that in there. Next is the interior. Now the interior is broken here, so we'll glue that back together. No dash as such, but it does have a steering wheel. We'll clean that up and I'll glue that. Put that aside. The screen should fall out, as it does. It's not riveted in. So it does have a couple of marks on it by the looks of things here. Sorry for knocking this. It has something just there. It's not broken. I'm not feeling anything on the outside. Side is okay. The rear window has the rear window heater and the rear wiper. And I don't see any wipers on the front. Anyway, we'll give that a clean and a polish. This leaves us our casting. Now with this, I will most likely I may leave the doors on. I usually do. You don't always need to take them off, but that is your choice if you're doing this type of stuff. If you want to take the doors off, take the doors off. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Now what I need to do is squeeze these tabs to pull that grill out. So where's my device here? I'll try and knock it out and try not to break it. I think to be on the safe side, I will do this off camera. As mentioned, these two tabs need a bit of a squeeze and it should come out. So I'll bring you back shortly. There you go, our grille and headlights are out, and fumble fingers didn't break the tabs. So we'll put that in there. Yes, in there. And that leaves us our casting. So one or two things will happen in the next sequence. One is that we go to a stripper venue, or B, we're going to use the poor man's wash machine. You'll have to stick around to find out. Unfortunately, the noise of the compressor is quite loud for this, but I think the girls are working today. So, here we go. If you don't want to see nudity, you best look away now. Our strippers did do some work tonight, but they are still being a bit temperamental because they don't like the air being damp, where our previous strippers, they loved it. In any case, well, we're able to get most of it off. The rest should come off using the brass bristle brush and our scourer. So we get to polish with some tools. So all we're doing is just like this. And then we'll use our scourer. You can use steel wool if you want. You can use a Scotch Brite if you want. That's entirely up to you. This is the method that I use, so that we go from dull to shiny, shiny. So the next time you'll see this casting now, it will be in primer prior to the paint. See you at the next segment. So what I'm putting on now is a primer coat, or paint and primer. The little air compressor will go off, but it's not as noisy as the strippers. So let's see how we go. All right. Oh dear. Look what I've done. So I'll fix that up. I'll see you soon. This is just a reminder as to what we started with at the beginning of this episode. A Tomica Toyota Corolla TE71, otherwise also known as LEVIN, L-E-V-I-N. And here we are now. Here we are with our Tomica Toyota Corolla LEVIN, which is based on the TE71 model. You should be seeing a photo about now for the inspiration for this colour. So what have we done with it? Of course, we painted it, repainted I should say, we stripped it, we've cleaned up the interior, cleaned up the windscreen, we've painted in the front indicators, we've given it a rego of 1180, that's L-E-V-I-N 80. I can't do US plates. My printer's not up to that standard, so we'll just do it black and white. We've also put in the taillights. Yeah, I'm happy with this one. Hope you are too. Catch you next time at Graves in Australia at Diecast Salvage. So we're going for a test drive before we hand the keys over to the new owners.